let's study a clause stated in the perfect tense. There is a conference. I have eaten the bread. This explanation is to clarify the trait of the past participle and the consideration about what the past participle eaten describes. The past participle eaten as an adverb specifies the period when the subject, that is the speaker, exists. The subject existed and exists until the present when the speaker states this clause, the period, with the clause stated in the perfect tense. The existence of the subject is the premise of dealing with an experience, a condition, or an action. This is obvious with the definition of the be verb to convey the most essential and basic definition that the subject exists. So, the past participle eaten specifies the existence of the speaker during the period when the experience goes on. Compared with the past participle as an adverb, the trait of the intransitive verb have can be transformed consistent with the role in a clause. The trait of an adverb, another description. The past participle eaten indirectly describes the definition of the intransitive verb have. The past participle eaten describes the existence of the subject directly. The past participle eaten has the trait of the adverb to describe the definition of the intransitive verb have. Indirectly, the intransitive verb have describes the speaker as the subject. So the past participle eaten as an adverb describes the subject indirectly. The past participle eaten has the trait of an adverb to describe the existence of the subject as a premise to constitute the experience of the subject. The concept that is applied to understand this structural trait is the period when the subject exists. The speaker as the subject exists during the period, actualizes and actualized the action indicated by the transitive verb eat more than once. With the perspective that the subject advances as a new subject according to the flow of time, the speaker as the subject at the present is different from the subject in the experience, who actualizes the action indicated by the transitive verb eat. When the speaker declares the completion of the experience, the speaker considers the subject is different from the subject So, the subject in the clause that the speaker declares the completion of the experience is described by the past participle eaten. This explanation is derived from the question why the subject at the point in time when the experience is complete is stated as the object of the period. This perspective can be understood with the word summarization. During the period when the experience indicated by the verb that the past participle originates prolongs to be actualized by the subject in the specific point during the period. The subject in the past actualized the action indicated by the transitive verb eat once, twice, and 3 times. Now, the speaker declares the experience to actualize the action indicated by the transitive verb eat is complete. So, the speaker at the present to declare the experience as complete, the subject in the past to actualize the action for 3 times are different because the subject in the initial experience didn't have any experience to actualize the action. The subject in the second experience had the experience to actualize the action eat once. The subject to actualize the action indicated by the transitive verb eat at the had the to actualize the action twice. In this perspective, the speaker who states this clause who declares the completion of the experience is considered to receive the period as an object, the interaction with the period.